Happy Thursday, everybody. Good to see you. Big waves to you. Big waves to you. Good to see everybody. Listen, if you're tuning in across Facebook, other media sources, or on here, let us know where you're tuning in from. And the word for this Thursday, we coming at you. No, actually, I'm coming at myself. But I think we can all relate to this word, and the word is forgive. We've talked about a lot. We've been, yesterday, Michael Huffaker did a great job talking about action. And, but today, let's take it back and let's talk about forgive. And the minute you say the word forgive, if you're like me, there's probably people in your life or maybe yourself that come up, and what I mean with myself is like, who have I hurt? Who have I created something with where they're probably contemplating having to forgive me? But then I also have people in my life that I think about, man, I might need to let it go. So here's where I went with this. The definition is stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, a flaw, or a mistake. We talk on here all the time, and you guys in this community really helped me realize and keep in perspective that there was only one perfect human walk this world, and it was not Brent Palmer and is not Brent Palmer. I'm flawed. I make mistakes. I screw up all the time. Um, and so when I started thinking about forgive, I thought, you know what? If that's me, if I can think about, I screw up all the time, then I got to look at the people in my life that I've struggled with that have also made mistakes. To forgive is this, and I'm about to read a quote, but Lewis B. Smead says, to forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. Think about that. It's a big quote. But it's hard to forgive. It is hard. It's very challenging to forgive. And I think because most of the times it could be misunderstood. And what I mean by that is, here's what I at times believe forgiving is. I believe it means forgetting what happened, eh, implying the pain was no big deal, or automatically going, you know what, I'm just going to reestablish this relationship. So I'm sitting there going, I don't want to do that. It did hurt. You know, I can't forget what happened. And so therefore it's hard to forgive. But in reality, to forgive means just choosing to let go of anger, hurt, and desire for vengeance because I want to free myself. And I'm going to end with this, but I'll say this. I'm thinking of a person in my life right now that really, really, really hurt me. And it took years for me to forgive. I wanted to hurt back. I don't know if you've ever felt that way. Don't think bad of me, but I'm just coming in honest. I wanted to hurt back. But I had to let go, and to forgive does many things for us. And I'm just going to really quick go through it. To forgive helps us heal. Resentment can make us a very soured individual. And I was becoming sour. To forgive can improve other relationships. Grudges and angry feelings can overflow into other relationships. And I was finding that, I was having shorter temper. I was struggling to trust. Difficulty building new relationships was a problem for me at that time. To forgive has healthy benefits. Lower blood pressure, man. I sleeping better. Reduced anxiety. And then last, to forgive can help you reconcile. And maybe not because you want to at first, but sometimes and you guys really help me think of this, if you realize that people are human and they make mistakes, man, maybe being open and going, listen, you did hurt me, but we're going to work through this, might just open the door to reconcile a relationship that at one point I or you truly loved. So that was my thoughts for today on forgive. Coach, I'll turn it to you.
All right. Thank you, Coach. And y'all just bear with me. I've got notes all over my desk. I really enjoyed working on this. So, and I do sound like I've got my finger on my nose and all this congestion. So I would appreciate some prayers today when I go take this COVID test. So I think I'm okay, but just appreciate the prayers. So let's just talk about forgive. Let's talk about letting go of grudges and bitterness. And this is going to be a stupid question, but I love to ask these questions. Is there anyone on here that has not been hurt by actions or words of another? I know that answer. We've all been hurt by actions of others. The wounds caused by the person that has or is hurting you it just kind of leaves us with a lasting feeling of anger, bitterness, and guys, even vengeance. We just we can't let it go, and we just really push. So, but if we didn't practice forgiveness, we ultimately might be the one that will end up paying dearly. When we embrace forgiveness, we also embrace peace, we embrace hope, we embrace gratitude, we embrace joy. So what is forgiveness? We all could say right now probably a different thing. So it can mean different things to different people. But basically, very simply, it involves a decision to let go of resentment and thoughts of revenge. I think back, like Coach Palmer was just saying, I've had people that have just crushed me. And as I've gotten older, I can let go of that quicker. I can forgive more easily. But when I was younger, man, it was tough. So, and with age, all of you young whippersnappers out there, with age, it gets easier for you. But here's just kind of what I think are 4 steps to forgiveness. You have to make a quality decision. You have to say, Lord, I truly want to forgive so-and-so. You have to say that. And that's a quality decision, because if you're verbalizing that, you're committed to it. That's just kind of what I think. Even as serious as it is, and that tough decision that you make, when you say, Lord, help me forgive. Help me forgive. And then, y'all, when you do that, you've just asked the Lord to help you to forgive. You got to lean on the Lord. Depend upon him to help you. And the thing that I really try to work on, and, I'm not trying to preach to everybody this morning, but I try to make every day an important part of my day, having discussions with the big guy upstairs. And the more that I do that, the more I'm at peace. So when someone hurts me, it's easier for me to forgive because I know I've got him in my corner. And that way I can just go on, and it helps me understand my emotions, and so here's the thing, that when we're going through this, and it's hard to do, but it's so important when we're talking about forgiveness and forgiving, you have to pray for your enemies, not necessarily as much for them. That prayer for our enemies is really to help us more than anything. If we don't let go of anger and hostility, it affects us to the point to where that we become so unproductive. We turn bitter. And then if you think about it and step away from it, when we don't forgive, that person that you're trying so hard to forgive is controlling you. Have you ever thought about that? They are controlling you. So let's work hard every day. When somebody wrongs us, just love them. Just love them. If you want to have a good cry first, just have a good cry, love them, and then let it go. Because forgiveness is absolutely one of the best feelings that you can have when you do it honestly. So that was just kind of the way I was looking at that, Coach. And I hope that everybody got a little bit of something from it. I know you got something from Coach Palmer. I hope you grabbed a little nugget from me as well. So it's great to see y'all. Gosh, it's been weird not being with you every day, but every chance I get, I'm sure going to try to pop in. So love y'all. Thank y'all. And let's just go rock today, as Coach says.
Coach, thank you so much. And yeah, that was a tremendous message. And I know it's kind of doom and gloom a little bit, but it is something. Working to forgive is something we all have to deal with. So I know I have people in my mind right now that I'm going to give a little gratitude to and say a little prayer for today. So thanks, Coach. And we are praying for you. I know you're going to pop right back up because you're a warrior. So have a great Thursday, guys. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you back. Close out the week tomorrow.
Blessings.
Bye, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day.
Thank you,
Good day.
coaches.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys. That was great.
Grateful